Good morning, peeps and pipettes, science fans, absurdity fans, flat earthers, round earthers, triangular earthers. This morning, look, little maintenance I need to do, so my pointer, multi-use pointer. It's about common sense, right? You leave your theoretical particles, your hypothetical particles, your ridiculous Mickey Mouse theories, right? Everything, leave it at the door. This is about plain old-fashioned common sense, okay? Got the sun, Mercury, Venus, they don't really, it's not about them this time. Earth, it is said that we are 150 million kilometers away from the sun. Mars, it is said it's approximately 235 million kilometers away from the sun. We have Jupiter, and then we have Saturn. So you've got like this 3D thing going on, okay? Right, boom, boom, boom. And so we've got Jupiter, approximately 750 million kilometers away from the sun. That's 750 million kilometers, okay? Saturn, 1,440 million kilometers away from the sun. Now, common sense. This is about common sense, remember that. It is said that planet Earth, right, at 150 million kilometers away from the sun, that it takes 8 minutes and 20 seconds for us to see the light from the sun. So basically, what we look at when we look up at the sky is 8 minutes and 20 seconds old. That's what they say. Horseradish. It's absolute. What you see is what you get. It's right there in the sky. Now, think about this. We are 150 million kilometers away from the sun. They're telling us that we don't see it live, but we can see Jupiter at 750 million kilometers away with the naked eye. We can see Saturn. If you know where Saturn is in the night sky, you don't need a telescope. You can look up and see it. A planet, right, that is being radiated by the sun, and it's bouncing all the way back down to us, right, at 1.4 billion kilometers away from the sun, right? Do you honestly believe that if we could see, we could see Saturn with the naked eye without the need for a telescope, right? You could see it with the naked eye, that at 150 million kilometers away, you're not going to see the sun instantly. This is where common sense needs to kick in, right? Can you see? I mean, you can see all the way over there with the naked eye. You don't need a telescope, even though they're telling you that it takes something like an hour and a half of light to get there and then another hour and a half of light to bounce back. What a load of rubbish. Light is absolute. So at 150 million kilometers away, you turn around and you look at the sun, but it takes 8 minutes and 20 seconds, you're told. And on the, turn your head, right, you can see 1.4 billion kilometers away with the naked eye, right? And you can't see that anything is out there at all either. Most of these things are about common sense, okay? To think, right? That takes 8 minutes and 20 seconds to reach us. It's just stupid, all right? It's plain stupid. There is no equation for it. We could never move away. We could never move far away from that sun, right? That it would drop out of view because we were too far away, and it would then catch up with us the next day because of the speed of light. It's absolute rubbish. It's a fact. You cannot, it doesn't matter how far away we moved away from the sun, right? And let's not mistake this distance, because we can see the sun clearly. It's about that big in the sky. It's not like it's ever disappeared and then come back to us. We can see it right up there. When did the time come that it started to create a time delay between us and it. You could fly towards that sun, right? And get to the sun, touch it, and then start moving back all the way down to here where we are now. There will never come a time where there's a delay created. You know, see, that's too freaking big, right? So what happens? You just, planet Earth just kept moving away, past Saturn, past Pluto. We just kept traveling past Proxima Centauri because we would still be able to see our sun. So how far would we have to go, right? And not light years, because there's no such thing. How many trillions of kilometers would we go for the sun, our sun, suddenly go, oh, right, it's just disappeared. Right, stop. It's just disappeared. Now what? We wait for it, and what? It's never going to come, because it has already radiated as far as it's going to go. Boom, we just moved out of range. We can't see it anymore. What? It's traveling towards us, it's going to catch us up. Can you not see this? Right? It radiates as far as it can go instantly. Bang! And then, that's it. You move away from it, it's out of sight now. The sun is just out of sight. I could spend the rest of my life waiting. It's not going to come because it's radiated as far as it can go instantly. Absolute light. There is no travel. Light doesn't travel without a source. It's stupid. It's stupidity. Think about it, right? The sun is that big. You look in the sky, it's like that. If we go towards it, it's going to get bigger and bigger and bigger, right? We have never been at the stage where it's disappeared and it's caught up with us, right? 8 minutes and 20 seconds later. Absolute horseradish. You can see it, it's there. There's no delay. It's stupid, right? It's a mind fuck is what it is. The same as relativity. All of it. Light is absolute. It's absolute. It's obvious it's absolute. More than obvious when you think about it using common sense. And you can stop it as well. Right, later peeps.